Stadium in Starkville, Mississippi. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide and the Mississippi State Bulldogs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Checking in with the Mississippi State head coach before the game. This is a crucial conference matchup. He understands this.
Using his legs, it's Hill. Crosses the 45. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
Really good-looking run. You know, you think about the legacy Alabama has at the running back position. It's ridiculous. Mark Ingram won a Heisman, obviously Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs. I'm going to go back to Sean Alexander, who I played against back in the day, too. All these guys had speed. All these guys had vision and quickness. And this guy right here, he has all of those traits himself. Just another big-time talent in the Crimson Tide backfield.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. They'll try it over the left side. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down.
There's nothing better than opening drive, coming out as an away team. Everybody's got all that excitement, all that energy, and being able to run the football and physically exert yourself to start a football game.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And they said to us in the meetings leading up to this football game, really wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, run the football. First drive, this is exactly what they're doing. They're getting what they want. This defense has to get better at the point of attack.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
And nice job by the defense. Understanding second and short, they're playing run. You can see super physical, now forcing the third down and short.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. There's a crease. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
This offense knew coming into this one, guys, how important it was to start early. And on this opening drive for them, they're doing a nice job running the football there on third down. They're in a position on the field now. If you're on defense, you got to be ready for a shot throw into the end zone.
Russell on play action. Looking for an open area to his left. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown! They go to the end around to start the drive. That'll get them thinking. They couldn't get anybody to bite on that one, and they'll stop him behind the line. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. Officials are stopping the clock as there is still a Mississippi State player down on the field. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. You know what they need, you know what they want, and you know what they deliver on third down. More cowbell. And it's incomplete despite some serious... run it behind the big guys on the left. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
This defense has got some monsters up front. Individual athleticism. You see guys winning their one-on-ones. They're getting pushed. They're swimming the offensive lineman and then converging on the running back.
They stop him in his tracks, and they'll head to the other side of the field. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Throwing Russell. Fears the pressure. Flips it out on the screen. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a fourth down. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. Let's talk about Alabama, and what a challenge this is going to be for both teams, both with unblemished records, both sitting atop the conference, and both eager to square off against each other.
And what I think makes this one more fun is that it's not just the two top teams in the conference. These might be two of the better teams in the entire country. These two teams might make the college football playoff. Lots of football out ahead, but this is a matchup, regardless of whether you're a fan of these teams, the conference, of college football you've been waiting to see.
And it's so nice that whoever wins this, you talk about putting yourself in a great position, you hand them a loss in the conference, move them down the standings, and you have the tiebreaker. A lot on the line today.
They'll send the back in motion. Got it behind the line. It's Hill. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. Russell. Looking to the big tight end. Grabbed over the middle. It's Edwards. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. The Crimson Tide rolled to that last first down on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to the run. Running inside, it's Hill. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams?
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That no reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Rodgers.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Pucks it out of the air. And he's got the first down. Good pickup on the play there. And now we'll see what they do coming out of the 2-minute timeout. Alabama trying to cash in on this red zone trip. Trying to run, it's Hill. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Mississippi State calls the second of its 3 timeouts. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Skips away from pressure. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown! Motion from the wide receiver. It'll be a gain of 6. That's up 2nd and 4.
And the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
It's complete on the right side. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs, you just want positive.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Has to get there to move the sticks. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll ride the hot hand. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. And nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Russell will throw for it on 4th. Dances away to buy time. He'll pull it down. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
Quarterbacks have a hard job. They got to drop back and try to see the whole field and then see the rush coming to him. But you could tell he did a really good job scrambling outside the pocket, improvising, making a play with his feet, and then getting the first down.
Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Keelan Russell. Caught over the middle. It's Jenkins. And he's brought down after a nice gain. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. The Tide with the 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Escapes the pressure to his right. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Russell. Fires into the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turn. Looking to throw on 1st down. They'll run the screen.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get popped.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete at quarterback make big plays on them. Great job pursuing him, keeping him in that cage, not letting him get out in the open field because we know he can do some damage. Nice job by this defense so far.
And that one's incomplete as they tried to hit him with a big play on the final snap of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming up. The Tide ready to roll on offense. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Throwing Russell. Sets up the screen. They don't fall for the screen. Great job retracing and stopping him at the line of scrimmage. And guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here. There's some room. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
I love that play call, and I love... timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Again, it's Russell. Got it in the middle, it's Rodgers. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Russell. Zings it complete to the right. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a 1st down. The Crimson Tide move the sticks through the air. Let's see if they go back to it here. A little screen to the running back. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Finds some fresh air. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. The Crimson Tide snaps it from the red zone. The give and tick, 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 tick. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on 1st down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football, run the clock, let that thing tick down. And if we add points, we add points.
And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. They go play action with Russell. The throw. And the third down pass incomplete after. Might be changing the route. Keelan Russell fires to the middle. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Bulldogs! How about... The Alabama offense coming onto the field. And after that stop by the defense, a productive drive here, a couple of first downs, maybe a score, and they could put this thing away. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Chunked it away just as he was hit. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to the ground game on the left. Maybe a pickup of two, and they'll stop him right there. That takes us to the 2-minute timeout. If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this third down in Starkville. And he was flat, missed him. Russell. Looking long. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. You're in the fourth quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football, and they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best, and that time they were able to force an incompletion.
Looking for a man. It's Russell. Bringing the heat. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Decisions, decisions, decisions. If you're the quarterback right now, that's the most important thing. You cannot put the football in harm's way. Tie football game late, but with these timeouts in your back pocket, you've got an opportunity to drive the field and win this.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Give to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Russell on play action. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Finds a man on the left. And he makes a grab. Defense draped all over him, and it's 1st and goal at the 9. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Hauls it in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Touchdown tie. They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie. We play on. First down here in the second overtime period. Here's the give off the left side. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And a lot of times the fit up front, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
It's a really nice job by the defense staying disciplined there. The quarterback's trying to get it out on the right side. As soon as he makes the catch, though, down he goes. Really good job with the tackle.
Russell from the gun on third down. Takes a hit as he fires. And a missed opportunity. How about this? A two-point conversion coming. They'll run it with Bothwell. They got it done with the 2, and now they hold the edge deep in overtime. This will be the ball game. Make it and play on, miss it and lose. Trying to punch it in. And another answer. We're tied again, and let's keep playing, kids. The jumbo formation is in. Looks as if they'll try to power in the 2. They got it done. A great play call to give them the lead by 2. So now they'll need to answer to keep this game alive. Taylor wants to throw it. Clutch play and execution ties the game again, and we'll play another overtime. No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Tremendous execution to get the 2, and now they turn up the heat. Now they'll have to respond with a 2 of their own. Throwing Russell. Oh, and they pick it off. What a huge defensive play